through like water the way he plays Makoto. So the Paris, he's in Paris?
Yeah, Paris.
The Paris scene has always had strong players. They had, what is their name of their arcade? Arcade Street?
Oh, I think that closed. I think they just play in people's houses now. But
Okay.
I might be wrong about that.
But they have high-level players with a bunch of Paris. They have Mimosa, who's extremely strong with Ken. They have Otana, a fantastic Urian, and then of course Neobon, who I believe is one of the best. Unreal!
Wow, yeah,
God,
crazy,
that
man.
was so sick. Den. Oh, let's get the reset. No Snow White.
Oh.
Universal overhead. If you guys play Makoto and you're sick of watching Mimura, watch Neobon. Neobon is just like Mimura, but he's got but he's just so silky with it. Oh,
yeah.
He read that like a book. Okay. Here we go. Beanie Rose.
Okay, nice throw.
Nice parry. Stun bar's high, but Dudley has got a very, very long stun bar. Nice parry. He could have gone back round, roundhouse and EX machine gun.
So what we may have seen there, I'm not sure if this is what Neobon did, but you can down parry and then let go of the stick on your wake up. And so if Dudley goes for crouch short or beanie sweep, then you'll parry both. And if not, you'll get hit by dark shot standing. And so
yeah, I don't know about all that tech stuff. that Neobon fella is real good.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just guessed down parry. That's also possible. But there is an option select there.
That makes sense. Yeah, the post Hayate is an important thing to figure out. When you get hit with a Hayate and you play against the Makoto, there's a certain flow chart of potential options. The worst for you is to get Karaksa.
Who won that, by the way?
First game was run by Neobon.
Yeah.
But Neobon is he just is in the Matrix, this guy.
Yeah.
That was sick, dude.
Yeah.
So that's the worst possible situation.
That's the worst, yeah. People try really hard to avoid Karaksa. So when someone lands a Karaksa, like the other guy's, like you're in his head, you know?
And Neobon's smart, so he'll follow that up with a forward jump, fierce or something to capture and jump away. This is always a classic map. That was sick.
Yeah.
And beautiful. Very Arliath-esque.
What's one of the Arliath
moves.
I don't know.
Now.
It's unfortunate.
Keep him far away from me. That's all I say.
So yeah, Phil did miss the dart shot into Super.
Oh,
confirmed.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's just a matter of playing smart.
Yep, just run into one more hit and it's around his
Neobon has done his work, and look at that. So he kind of flipped the old strategy on its head. And the old, the traditional way of playing that would be jump away, build meter, make him make a mistake. And Neobon goes, you know what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to dash and throw you in arrows.
Right. How many people entered this tourney? I think 110 or something. It was
just about a little over 100 people.
Yeah.
Which is so nice. So last year was just invitational. So it was just the players that were qualified, and then also something around 35 players were invited to come. So it was a much more intimate setting.
Right.
This is the first open Jazzy finale since the first one. COVID changed the game. So it's nice to see so many people.
Yeah, a lot of players.
Oh, Arliath's sick.
Okay. A lot of young
Feel
players
better.
who are all getting strong really fast. Hard to keep up. I'm kind of looking towards the retirement door at this point.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. I got 2 jobs. I got married. I'm trying to have some baby steel hammers. For me, this is my swan song. Come in, throw a couple fierce spheres, wonder why they didn't hit, and just ride into the sunset. But
so on the right is Ozar Shueisha. I don't know on the left.
Oh, on the right. Sorry, say it again.
Ozar most likely is what they go by.
Oh, thank you, George, for the sub. Town Paul, pool 3.
90 people at CEO. CEO, what a wonderful tournament.
Yeah.
So that's pool 3. So who did you say this was?
So the Makoto is Ozar, or Ozar Shueisha, something like that.
How do you spell it? O-Z?
O-Z-A-R. Unless she's going by something else.
No. Let me ask Franka.
Okay.
He knows it.
So one of my big takeaways from this weekend so far is the amount of Ibuki players.
Yeah, there's so many.
When I was coming up in this game, there was 10 red.
Yeah.
There was 10 red, and there was a kid named Hard Moods. Those were the 2 Ibukis, and now there's a sea of them. They're everywhere.
That's also the Fightcade effect. As it turns out, a lot of people want to play Ibuki on Fightcade.
Well, she's a little bit better on Fightcade.
Yeah, a little better.
But these kids are good, man.
Yeah,
There's
they're good.
so many strong Ibukis here. I'm losing to all of them.
Yeah, same.
Ooh, that was actually the only way that they would have survived that is by parrying it, reset them out of the air.
So Ozar is a Super Arts 3 Makoto main. Always plays SA3, so it's not a troll.
Not a troll super. There was Mike Z before he was unfortunately canceled and sent to the Shadow Realm.
It is
He
true.
has played Super Mario 3 Makoto for many, many years.
That's what he was canceled for, right?
Yes, I believe that was the final nail in the coffin. But yes, this Makoto, I was playing casuals with her earlier, and has full understanding of the power of this super. So of course oh my goodness. So you can't block, but there are invincibility frames when you activate. So like if you're knocked down and they're doing an immediate attack, and you wake up with super, their immediate attack will go through you.
Yeah.
So it has some utility.
Yeah, often it's used for setups, right? It's like, I'm going to hit you with Hayate, and I'm just going to activate, and I'm going to call out your next move, and that might be enough to kill you.
Yeah, SA3 Mikoto is very cool. I believe that was maybe the super in Street Fighter 4 as well, but it's a little different this time around. It's extremely high damage.
Yes, so you can't block.
But what's interesting when I played this Makoto is, of course, they're playing Super 3, but they actually know how to play Makoto.
Yeah.
You usually don't get both.
Yeah, so she plays a lot of different games. I think like anime player, like Guilty Gear and stuff. Yeah.
It's cool to see people come from other games because certain skill sets translate over. Like the anime players, they usually have incredibly good execution, reactions, reflexes.
Ibuki.
Game 1 for the Ibuki, and I saw the taunt at the end.
Yeah, interesting.
Ibuki's got one of my favorite taunts because, of course, it can hit and it does a tiny amount of damage, and then she waves at the screen, which is just a great fourth wall break.
Right. Oh, and okay, nice escape from the car at Roxanne.
Empty jump.
Oh, the walk-up throws here.
Nice.
Oh.
A little bit of conditioning here.
Yep.
Little head and shoulders. Oh, my word. That works offline, too.
Yeah, as it turns
Every time
out.
I get hit on Fight Cam with that, I'm like, try that on cab.
Right.
It
Dash up
actually does
Roxa. Totally fake until it hits you. And then it's not fake anymore.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
nice.
good.
Oh, the deep kunai, but doesn't get the cross up. Jump jab.
No, yeah, neutral jump jab to air. Only need that one hit, so.
They're saying the player names are backwards. They're correct. Fenka's saying they're correct. Oh, nice parry.
Nice.
So
Walking under, but
Hayate,
nice walk.
Hayate can be used sort of like raw like that, but without super behind it, obviously she's not playing Super 1. Probably not the best decision to just be ripping Hayate.
Sure. I mean, you can charge it to make it safe on block, of course.
Mm-hmm. And you can change the timing. Charging it, you can cancel it. That's actually a good technique for Makoto's in the mid-screen to kind of bait jumps.
Right.
Start to kind of condition the opponent's forward movement. Interesting use of neutral jump light attacks from both players.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on there.
So light attacks are interesting in the air because if you get parried, you can actually parry back.
Right.
So like when you do a medium or heavy attack and you get parried, you're not going to be able to parry back. If you go air to air with a light attack and then parry, you have the ability to parry back. Well done, Ibuki. Okay. And the raccoons come out. I think we're going to see a lot of Ibuki damage today. Oh, they fixed it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that was Caramelon.
Caramelon. Okay, so
Oh,
Caramelon is
Caramelon's
part
on
of Caramelon's part of this group of high school players.
Yes.
Called Scrub. Is it called
Scrub? Is it Scrub Series?
No, maybe it's the other one. Stupid Strike.
Stupid Strike, yes, who put on really impressive tournaments.
Yeah.
They've done great community organizing to start to really build their own kind of tournament series.
Yeah, they built their own ongoing online tournament series, and they're all like a big group of people who play together.
Stupid Fighter.
Stupid Fighter, yeah. They're all kids and already getting sick, like all of them.
And they have one really good video editor. I don't know who it was, but they put out a promo video that was so godlike.
Yeah, that was the, what was that? It was, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was so impressive.
Yeah.
Exodus, of course, knows the name of Stupid Fighter because it pays his bills.
That's right.
He wins all their tournaments. Kang, we're sorry that you're not here. We love you very much. Lance and I have been losing a lot of casuals, and we blame it on you.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Kang.
I figured
you
out
had a good run.
you can either learn to beat Exodus or you can learn to beat everybody else. You can't do both.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can't do either, sadly. But Lance can beat Exodus occasionally.
Occasionally.
But struggling in casuals.
So Chun-Li versus Necro is a match that's like Chun-Li favored for sure.
Yeah, a real 7-3 even?
Maybe 6.5,
Okay.
I think.
A bad matchup.
A bad matchup, no. But Chun-Li has to play cheap to make it that way.
Yeah.
Elsewise, like Necro can just hit her with like, say, like back strong super twice, or just like parrying a back strong super. Like it's very easy for Chun-Li just to get stunned into hits.
Yes, and Necro has some nice ambiguous setups after landing. Was it super? He's able to do the drill, the various drill.
Yeah.
So Chun is susceptible. Sugiyama on Twitter was, very instrumental in helping Mutant XP get comfortable with this matchup. A lot of it's the ambiguous setups with the drills. There's also some fun things about this matchup, like Necro's crouch medium kick on hit. It's safe to Chun's super.
Yeah, on standing hit, Chun-Li can reverse it different, but it has to be reversible. It's actually kind of hard. Like you need to have it under your fingers, have practiced it recently. I have missed it a lot more than I have landed it.
Mutant has beaten many Chuns.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard these.
No confirm there. What's the punish? Not the correct. I don't think that was. Maybe that was max.
Probably an execution error.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Nothing. Back medium punch.
This is quite unique from the Dallas scene. He's the Dallas Necro.
Oh, nice.
And Synapse is from Nebraska, I believe.
Oh, I know Synapse on Fight Kid. That's been fun about this weekend. It's like, I know you.
Right, yeah.
I beat you on my 14th alt account, and you didn't know it was me.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, no parry. Now, that is, in New York City, called the guard crush. That move, the Chun-Li, the accidental move.
No one can
it's
block that.
unblockable. But when you see it, you got to parry it. Aurora Flame DQ'd or no show? I believe Aurora Flame did not show. Maybe, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no show. I played Aurora Flame, no show. I played Aurora Flame at NEC a couple years ago. Very good Shoto player. All right. So you can see the Necro doesn't have the familiarity.
Right.
Now, I don't know if Chun tried to parry. Not really worth taking the risk.
No,
just
not
block
at all.
it out. Not a lot of chip damage. I really love Electric Snake because if you slow it down frame by frame, it's actually snakes.
Oh, is it?
It's actually snakes.
I didn't know.
Oh, nothing there. There was something potentially for Necro on that jump in. Although Necro, oh
wow.
No!
These guys are scrambling, man.
Jump medium kick. No Necro's ever wanted to jump medium kick. The confirms are just not happening for Chun, with the power of high priority normals. Got a red parry. Now this is the moment. Is it a C or is it a V? This is how you can tell. It's an S.
He went for it.
Even different, yeah. So you always want to go out on your shield. When you're in a red parry situation, you're going to die anyway. You might as well do your best. And, the Chun-Li player, the Necro player, at least went out like a man.
Right.
All right, 1-0 here. Of course it's snakes. Did you expect chicken or fish? Electric chicken would certainly be the best super art in the game.
Okay, Chun-Li holding a good range here. You want to be out just outside of Necro's scoop range, and just low medium kick's really great here.
Whenever I talk to, so I played Chun-Li for about 4 months, and Lance was my coach.
Yeah.
And I would ask Lance, okay, I have 5 minutes, teach me the matchup. Is it a crouch medium kick matchup or a back fierce matchup?
Yeah,
and I believe this was a crouch medium kick matchup.
It is, yeah. Chun-Li wants to spaced out crouch medium kick, where if it won't make contact with Necro, it's not even going to be close. But if Necro hits certain buttons, Chun-Li's low medium kick will hit his limb.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now you can see on that last super that Chun-Li canceled the crouch medium kick very quickly into the super, which is indicative of maybe not a confirm.
Right, so the Chun-Li low medium kick actually has 2 windows to hit confirm. There's first one, which is 13 frames long. This is the same amount as you had to do Ken low medium kick Jinrai, which it's very difficult to
see
confirm.
How fast that was?
Yeah, very fast.
So that's not a true confirm.
And then there's a dead zone for 3 frames where, if you try to cancel on a super, nothing will happen. And then there's 2 frames at the end where that's what we call the late cancel. And that's where,
you can visually see it.
Right.
And often people, they go so deep into that late cancel that my brain goes, oh, he didn't confirm. Like, he's not doing it, or I'm going to be able to block or something. But no, you aren't.
Yeah,
you lose.
Yeah.
Good game. That's just
Chun-Li couldn't super.
See, I don't know if he's aware that there's you can hold him back. All right, Chun-Li takes it comfortably 2-0.
Yep.
We are moving through Pool 3. We have some qualifiers already. In Pool 1, I believe it was KD Alpha and 5-Star, the current defending world champion.
Yep.
By world, I mean America.
World, yeah, that's right.
World, because there has been no world championship in quite some time.
No.
And then in Pool 2, we had Makoto, Mike, and Issei?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's very interesting how this tournament series has played out this year. There were 10 10 auto qualifiers, 8 auto qualifiers, 8 auto qualifiers, 8 auto qualifiers, and the current champion 5-star did not come to any of them, and Issei did not come to any of them. So they both had to come through the last chance qualifier death pools, and they both have. So no big surprise there.
Yeah, no big surprise. I think you could argue there's some advantage to showing up and just doing a pool. Like you're going to get so many more games in versus stressful situations.
Absolutely, and we saw that. So like Hold That, he qualified at a last chance qualifier,
right.
and he came into top 16 hot.
Yeah.
And he kept that momentum going. You know, this is a momentum-based game in so many ways.
Yeah.
You can feel it round to round, but across tournaments as well. Some of my most challenging tournaments have been where there's big gaps. Like
right.
if there's a big gap, you get top 8, and then you wait for 4 hours. Like, throw me in, coach. Let me play. This is a barn burner.
Yeah, this is Yuki, who is
yes,
probably the best player in Texas and one of the best players in America, for sure.
And I would say, in many ways, the greatest third strike player who's ever come out of the United States. Yeah. I feel like in terms of second place at Cooperation Cup, I don't know any of us who can hold a candle to that, but Yuki has always been one of my favorite players to watch and to learn from. He's extremely useful in terms of tech.
Yeah.
And then Big Game James coming out to the Jazzy finale for the first time. He's one of the top Kens in Southern California. He's now in Arizona.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But yeah, James was known for a long time as Red Venom. He was a tremendous Oro player, and then he saw the light and realized, hey, I should probably play Ken. And he's taken the character extremely far.
Right.
Ooh, so he was trying to go crouch medium punch,
Yeah, he wanted the crouch medium punch kicks.
Nice. I don't think James trusted that was going to hit. So Yuki was a little high on that neutral jump fierce.
Yeah. So one of the advantages a lot of players who came up in SoCal have is that they have access to 2 of the best young players ever in American history.
So most of us in America are not comfortable with twins.
Right.
There's just not that familiarity. On the East Coast, a lot of us are a little bit more comfortable with Yang because of Mika.
Sure.
On the West Coast, because of Pyro and B-Tran, they have Yun for days out in SoCal.
Yeah.
But Yuki's a special Yun.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, one of the greatest.
Playing against Yuki often nice.
Oh, the Daipon loop.
Beautiful Daipon loop. So for years, Daipon loop was not really even known. That was such a goddamn
Yeah. Oh, nice Shoryu.
Oh, wow, he actually jumped out and didn't have to deal with the back. So James has got 3 bars. They both have max meter coming in. So for years, there was the keeper jin. The keeper jin, which was super sick, much more difficult to do. And then the Daipon loop came out, and for a while, oh wow, interesting. The Daipon was really only being used off like 1, 2, 3. Tries the red parry right there on the back medium kick. So that gives him a little bit more time and scales the damage a little bit, so it's not as much. Yuki very smart to get corner control with the Zeppo tension. He doesn't get the meter. He's going to activate from far away.
But that's
very
the damage
smart.
there. Yeah.
What's the ender? This is what's important here. Not the best ender.
Oh, nice throw there.
From James. Yuki,
one more hit for each
sick.
person.
He's almost got meter. James, very, very nice way to close that game out. But the Daipon loop in recent years has started to be used across random pickups when Yun goes like crouch medium kick, activate, crouch short. Like these top Yuns are finding ways to incorporate Daipon loop across their combos rather than just off of 1, 2, 3. Miguru-san rooting for Yuki, another Twins player, Miguru.
Yeah.
This is some sick ass third strike. This is Red Venom. Big Game James fighting against Yuki Spencer. Yuki's gone back to Yuki color.
Yep. I think it's quite a statement to pick jab of your character, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a statement saying I'm the greatest.
I play the best.
Yeah.
The best version of this character.
Right.
3 hits. Nice sweep there by James. Good tech by Yuki. That's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Medium Shoryu. Yuki gets the back to it. Doesn't have a lot of meter here. That's gonna hurt. This is a bad situation for James. Yuki doesn't time the UH.
Oh, did not want that dash for
sure. Did not want that dash.
Oh yeah, you can tell he's displeased.
He's okay. He's still in it. No shoulder. Oh,
okay.
This is good. Oh my God. That was godlike. That's what we call the okie doke. B-Tran, what's that called? There's actually a name for that. That was so sick. Now he's gonna red parry? No. Saves
No.
Very smart. So if he went into like standing KO ender, he went for KO ender. So when you block Jinrai as Yun, you can't do, like when you have Ganagin, you can't just go like medium punch into shoulder. Have you ever noticed that? The shoulder gets blocked. Someone confirmed that. But that was a smart way to punish the Jinrai. Nice.
Yeah, good round for Yuki. Everything.
Yuki, look at that. Look, he's optimizing for round 3, even though there's no need for round 3. So Yun players, when they end rounds, of course, it doesn't matter with the game ending, they try to get as much meter. So you'll see sometimes it feels like your opponent's disrespecting you, but they're really trying to finish their Ganagin so they can finish the final hit out of activation so they get meter back.
Right.
That Tatsu punish hard as shit.
Oh yeah, the Hatsu went over his head, and then punished that went over.
Hello, Daisuke's here. Daisuke, I don't know if they're on. They can't see you on camera. Would you like to say something to the crowd?
Yeah, I'll say something, but I haven't watched this match yet. So maybe.
Okay, maybe you should watch the match. You can sit on my lap if you want a better view. All right, come on. Daisuke Oshimambo. Yuki Spencer here. Very nice, good pickup there. What's the ender? So you'll see the ender, the damage, very good, a traditional, classic, strong ender. Yuki seems to have found his range and rhythm here. James uses the meter.
Yeah, still has a little bit to do.
He's got a little work to do and doesn't have another bar behind it.
Nice.
Yuki, so it was a somewhat high-risk move by James to use his meter there.
Right.
Because now Yuki's, of course, going to activate quickly and try to cycle through. The old saying is if you get 3 Ganasians, you win.
Right. I mean, these days with the advanced combos as far as like the damage output, like it can be 2. It can easily be 2.
Oh wow, what an unbelievable mix-up! Oh no, Yuki Spencer
all adds
is
up. Yeah,
in the zone.
Yeah, these are Yuki rounds, right?
Yeah, I've been on the other end of this one.
Yeah, a million times. Yuki gets his Giddy Jin, he gets good damage in his info, and then he has it set up, and then the next Giddy Jin.
And this is your three Ganagins. He doesn't even need the third one. Very well played by Yuki Spencer.
You win. All right, that's cool.
So Yuki moves forward. A very impressive performance right there, and a big win. James, Big Game James, is absolutely one of the killers in this pool. Undeniably one of the most talented Ken players in California right now.
Right.
Well, he's in Arizona, but he's always going to be California.
The west part of the U.S., you could say.
I moved to New Jersey, but I'm a New Yorker. Yeah, Yuki's meter builds, he just always finds a way. If you're getting telesniper saying, hey, that was good, it was good.
Yeah, Yuki and I are from the same local scene.
Yeah.
We're both the Dallas players, and so I play versus Yuki a fair amount. And yeah, there's just so many rounds where it's like you might think, oh, I'm doing well. I've hit him 7 times. I've taken half his life, and then the first Ganagin comes, and it's just the beginning of the end.
There's a feeling. So like when you play a strong player, the way I always envision, like I can think about the emotions that I feel when I play strong players. Like when I play against you, it's this tension in my body of like, is he gonna do anything? Like, is he gonna play the game? But you build this tension. Like when I play against Yuki, it's like, is he gonna let me do anything?
No. He's
like
not.
He's like glue.
Yeah.
Unbelievable player. And the only person I've ever felt similarly is Issei. I mean, Issei and Yuki have a Yun that just I can't really find. B-Tran's right there with him. I think B-Tran over time is going to get to Yuki Issei level.
When you combine the damage output and the good enders for a lot of meter, we arrive at a point with this character where there's very small windows of time in between the 2 Ganagins in which you can do anything.
Yeah. And and these guys, these Yun players, like, so early level Yun is about optimization of like combos and stuff, right?
Sure.
Like that seems to be like early to mid level. What Yuki and Issei are unbelievable at is playing the character without meter.
Right.
So like this is my chance. He doesn't have meter. It's like, oh no, I've jumped in and they have 47 layers of anti-air.
Right.
Like Issei with or without meter, Issei could play with no super, and it would be incredibly hard.
Right. Oh yeah, so we have Neobon versus Bubbles next.
This is a really fun one.
Oh, this will be fun.
So Neobon, like we've mentioned before, from Paris, the only international player. I think Caramelin might be from Canada. Someone said that, but Canada and France a little different. Neobon flew across an ocean to be here, and so far it's been worth it because he's been putting on a showcase in casuals, in the tournament, in the team tournament last night. The guy is good.
He's not only just a great player, he's going to win a lot, but he's also a very stylish, exciting player.
Unbelievably fun to watch.
Yeah, every time he plays, it's like something sick happens.
Yeah, he knows the beauty at the end of the day, so Daisuke's philosophy is always just play beautiful.
Yeah.
And Neobon personifies that. You know, Daisuke does it with Ryu, Neobon does it with Makoto. And Makoto's a character where, like, you can kind of play her gross, where it's like dashes and throws and karatsas and 100%s, and, or you can play her gorgeously. And this guy has found a way to make her just so sick.
Very beautiful.
But Bubbles, that was a nice little pickup there. So Bubbles is, I believe, like I said, the top up-and-coming New York City player, and that's a stunt.
Yeah.
But, you know, the reality is New York, we don't have a Makoto like this.
Sure.
We don't have a Makoto half like this.
That's a long-standing New York poll, right? Is not having a Makoto player.
Well, the story was that Frankie and Nico went to Cooperation Cup, and I believe Chance Makoto ended up knocking their team out back in maybe 2017, 2018. So Frankie and Nico came back to New York City and decided we don't have a Makoto, we got to become Makotos.
Sure.
So they both learned Makoto, and they both have extremely good Makotos, but they play much more traditional.
Right.
Neobon is a Makoto main and plays with a flair that which isn't going to be replicated by someone who doesn't play her only. Now, not going to kill. Maybe? Yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that more damage than if she does like Stan Fierce Hayate Super? Because the scaling?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's I was probably going off the Hayate Super scaling.
I played on the Makoto pre-co-op team like maybe 5 or 6 years ago from America. There's a bunch of friends who played Makoto.
A lot of people don't know you have a very good Makoto.
It's okay. But I did that. I did Stan Fierce, Hayate, Seichizen after Croxa. And like all the Makoto players who were on my team were like, what are you doing, man?
It's just raw Stan Fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, scaling in fighting games is a hell of a drug. You know, sometimes I hit him more times. Why is he not dead? Bubbles with a different color than he usually plays. I don't know if he's tapping into something. So Bubbles was trained by Daisuke. Daisuke, Oshimambo, top 8 at Cooperation Cup.
Yep.
In my opinion, one of, if not the greatest SA1 Ryus who's ever lived.
Oh, for sure,
Just an unbelievable talent. And right as Daisuke moved to the United States, into New York City, Bubbles started playing. He stopped playing Smash. Bubbles was a top Smash player.
So Neobon landed like what, 3 Karaxes in that round?
Yeah, so this is now the mind game. So now the next time he lands a Hayate, Bubbles is going to jump, and Neobon is going to follow that jump with Jump Fierce.
I imagine what Bubbles was looking for there was that if you just block a Hayate, then maybe Ryu can get like a back throw in a Denshin or something. So like for him, it made a little more sense to just block and hope the Hayate was coming.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, we've got some stun here.
So this is an interesting.
Okay,
right?
now now there's a specific combo that actually only works on Makoto. It's, what is it? Someone knows in the chat. Tell Sniper, is it jump roundhouse, crouch medium punch, crouch fierce tatsu? Somebody knows, but it only works in Makoto, and I've only ever seen Vanao do it one time in a video. But Bubbles, of course, is not going to do that random combo, so he uses the meter. Close medium. Oh, it's close medium kick, crouch medium punch. Yes, that's what it is. But that would have killed. But you know, obviously we're playing tournaments here.
Neobon playing really well, just not giving Ryu anything into.
Oh, he backdashed. Smart.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what to do against the post Hayate, a backdash is a pretty good option.
Yeah, they can chase it down.
They have to chase it, and you know, often the character will be airborne, and then if they hit you with a Hayate, you're going to be airborne and hit for another Hayate.
Yeah. So that's going to leave us in for winners finals. In this pool is going to be Neobon versus Yuki.
Wow,
which is a big
this
one.
is a serious match. So they played a set earlier in the week.
They did.
And Neobon was victorious.
Yes.
You played a set against Neobon and you were victorious.
That's true.
Lance is good at third strike.
Thanks, buddy. Neobon's really good.
Neobon's really good.
So the story with Neobon versus Yuki was like they played a set, right? And Neobon wins 10-4. It's incredible because Yuki's an incredible player.
Yeah.
And then they play more in casuals off stream. And at that point, Yuki's getting the better of Neobon.
Interesting.
So like
this
these
is
guys.
tournament.
Yeah.
So there's a different feeling in a set than in casuals, and there's a different feeling in tournament than casuals or a set.
Right.
You know, it plays to different skills. Like Daigo, of course, fantastic in the long sets, obviously very good in the short sets, but Daigo is always known as the first to 10 monster. And like Exodus loves the first to 10.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't like the tournaments.
No,
Each
of course.
person, some people are casual monsters.
Oh sure.
Yuki is the greatest casual player
Yeah, I think
of all
so.
time.
Everyone who has played Yuki knows, like, when you're just sitting there playing on a random cab, no one's really watching, and he's just streaking you, like 15, 20
With any
games.
character in the game.
Yeah, just running over you.
But Yuki has never been, like, super confident in tournaments.
Right.
Yuki had a great first attempt victory over 5-star many years ago.
He did.
One of the more controversial first attempts in the
Controversial.
history
Right.
of the Clash of Titans. But Yuki was losing as Yun and switched to Ken.
Right,
and ended up
halfway
pulling
through.
it out.
Yeah.
It could be fun if we ran that back today or tomorrow.
Yeah. So this is Caramelon, I believe, right?
Oh no, is this going to be an Ibuki mirror?
Oh my goodness.
So everybody strap in. I don't know this matchup. You
Yeah,
don't know this
I have
matchup.
no insight.
But
to
I
give.
imagine it's going to be interesting. I would have to think that this is a matchup that Ibuki players don't love.
Oh yeah, I mean no one likes fighting against Ibuki.
No, never mind 2 of them on screen at once.
One of those matchups where if they told you, oh, I hate this match, you'd be like, yeah, so does everyone, buddy.
Stun bar is rising here. Nice down parry.
Okay, nice first round. Yeah, very.
Yeah, baited
very
the button on wake up. Definitely a good technique to pick up if you're kind of like a newer player. Remember, parry doesn't have to be only used on your wake up. You
Right.
can use it on their wake up.
Right, yeah, exactly. Offensive parry is one of the strongest moves in the game.
Absolutely. And of course, you can buffer the parry and then walk forward for a throw, or buffer the parry and then go to block.
Yep.
And the down parry is a smart option there because if it's a wake up crouch or jab, it
Yeah.
can be high or low parry.
Right.
That move's so cool. One round apiece. This is quick.
Go for it.
It's a speed run.
Yeah, I guess it won't be that long that we're watching something we know nothing about because
Yeah.
this will take about 15 seconds.
But one thing we do know is that these two are doing the best they can.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they're, the tournament nerves of playing in this isn't the national championship. Like, it's called the Jazzy Circuit. The reality is this is the biggest tournament
Right.
that the world really has right now. With Cooperation Cup canceled. Of course, not all the players in the world are here, but this is the biggest third strike tournament in the world.
Sure. Yeah, certainly. Certainly, it's the U.S. National Championship every year
Undeniable.
at a minimum.
And ever since Evo stopped, tough spot to be in. Ever since
Yeah.
Evo stopped, there was a gap for many years where there really wasn't. Then TFC came around,
Right.
the Fall Classic. That kind of filled the void, and then there was another gap in the Mutant Experience with the Jazzy Finale 3 years running, through COVID, found a way, and we're back.
Here we are.
We are back.
And now you and I can walk off into the sunset.
We can ride off holding hands. I envision me in the sidecar of your Harley Davidson. I'm holding a dog,
Sure,
maybe
sure.
a Boston Terrier,
Yeah.
and we're smiling with
Yeah.
tears in our eyes, of course, because we've been defeated.
Yeah, of course we
We
were.
don't have a belt. There's not a belt between
No,
us.
no,
Our
never.
pants are falling down. There's no Jazzy belts keeping them up.
Go for it.
But we're finally free.
Yeah.
So all the time, Lance and I have been playing for a very long time, and occasionally players will stop playing. And, the initial instinct is, oh no. But
Right.
as we've played for years, we start to feel very happy.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, they
free.
made it. Yeah.
He's gotten out. He's no longer hooked. Oh, interesting
Wow.
dash
yeah,
through.
Yeah.
You see the buffer down parry there from the
Yeah. You're seeing these.
Caramel?
You're seeing these
Stand
offensive
jabs.
parries.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Nice parry.
Oh,
Good reaction
Yeah.
to catch that dash.
That was great. Yeah.
That forward medium kick move is incredibly good.
That's a strong move
It's
for
like
a lot
safe
of.
on parry for most of the cast.
Right. That's a really great thing to do. You just saw it again. Just stand in that range where they're dashed. If they dash, you can punish it.
And I'm not familiar with, the specific players that are. I know Caramelon, but I would imagine online plays a big role. When I first came offline, Urian has got a tremendous dash. An online Urian dash is basically broken.
Yeah.
And it took me about 6 months to realize, wait a second, they can see.
They can see on Arcade Cast.
Like, you can see.
It's
And there
been-
are certain moves that really lose like 50% of their power when you come offline.
Yeah, online Third Strike has been gradually getting better over time,
Yeah.
right? So there was probably a peak of I imagine 2007 where certain characters like Urian or Yun were just unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on Chilera, input
Oh
lag.
my
net
god, I
code.
can only imagine. So for those who don't know, Chilera, a very early form of online Third Strike for the PC. I mean, it took a lot of skill to even get on those servers. Like, if you were playing on Chilera and you're still playing, I don't want to play you for money.
Yeah, sure.
Kang was on there, Exodus was on there, I think Cruz was on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've looked up old threads on like sure you can, but the old days before I even played, because I started in like 2011.
Yeah.
And you'll see like Exodus versus Chirithi Grand Finals, Kylera in 2006 or whatever. Like these guys have been playing forever.
It's unbelievable. And the beautiful thing about online, the vast majority of us don't have scenes. I don't have a scene anymore. I'm in New Jersey, so I don't have a local scene.
Sure.
And so much of the early days of getting good at Third Strike is just reps.
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
getting familiarity with what it feels like to play different styles, different characters. How do you react in certain situations? And you can of course do that offline.
Yeah.
But you come offline and you can play for a couple hours, and there's only one meetup per week. Or this
Right.
And if you're not online practicing and just getting those hours, you're never going to be able to really achieve your true potential.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the people who are either the best players now, or they are like the up and coming, fast guys.
Just play. Oh my god, that's hard. Mutant asks, who do I cheer for in this next match? We have. It's amazing. So we have Rescue Ryan, Necro player from Indianapolis. I don't know who he's playing.
He's playing Bubbles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a great match. So Bubbles does have some experience against Mutant. So Mutant is the New York City Necro.
Yep.
For many years, the top Necro in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Rescue Ryan is an up-and-comer, though. Strong player.
Yeah. From the Midwest.
A similar style. So I've played Rescue Ryan online a few times, and he's trained by Mutant. So Mutant's giving him advice right now. They have a Necro Collective, a Discord server.
So we now know his true loyalties. The Necro Collective supersedes the New York.
It does.
Yeah.
Mutant was asking who do I root for, and then his brain told him
The
Necro.
Necros. Yeah. Same for me. I think I would choose my local scene over the Chun-Li players.
So
Probably.
I don't know Bubbles' win rate against Mutant, but I would imagine it's low because Mutant's really damn good at this
really
game.
good, yeah.
But familiarity, so weird characters like an Oro, a Necro, an Ibuki, like that's where the beautiful thing about online comes in, where maybe your scene doesn't have a Necro. A lot of scenes don't.
They don't.
But you go online and there's at least 5 or 6 of them you can find.
Certainly, yeah, there's a few. That's actually one of the things of American, well, not even American, but anywhere outside Japan, Third Strike, is like there is, some of the mid tiers are a little weaker than the top 8 characters or so, but because you will never have that many trading partners with these characters, you probably know nothing about them.
And it happens all the time. We saw it with the Bubbles match against Makoto. So we don't have top level Makotos in New York. We do have top level Necros, but Mutant plays weird, man.
Now.
You'll see that sometimes where like you have a local guy who's really, really good, but he doesn't feel like the other guys.
Sure.
Like you can get really good at playing against one style, but there's a bunch of different Necros. You have like the Arteus style
of
just crazy online, move, dash, tornado hook.
Well, whiff dives super.
Then you have like anti-Shoto. That doesn't combo. Even I know that. You have like an anti-Shoto style, which is like heavy on the EX, whatever it's called, Fang thing. And then you have like a Mutant style where they don't do anything, they just wait around. And I think Rescue Ryan's more of the passive style.
It seems that way. Yeah, I think it's a self-balancing mechanism in a way, right? Like the weaker a character is, the less players they have, the less you know the matchup. And like it's not easy to beat a Remy or a Necro.
No.
If they're strong, like you have no idea what to do, and you actually often have to do something quite specific. You have no idea what it is.
For many years, Chun-Li, so Lance, if you don't know, is my favorite Chun-Li. I don't know if we can say the best Chun-Li in America yet. Maybe. Ryan's not here. We'll find out this weekend.
Yeah.
Last year, you were the highest placing Chun-Li.
Tied
with Al, who's not here.
Yeah.
What's up, Al? I love Al. We had a great time last year.
He's great.
But Chun-Li, for many years, America was known for not knowing how to play Chun-Li. And they're really, outside of like Justin Wong and a couple others, there were not that many strong Chun-Lis in the U.S.
Right.
Then, in the last 3 or 4 years, there's been there's a Chun server that you're one of the members of, and there's been a lot of Chun, so like people are starting to learn how to fight her. So you used to have the benefit of the unfamiliarity.
Right, and that's a crazy advantage to have unfamiliarity advantage and the best character in the game advantage.
It's
like,
amazing.
No one will ever beat you.
No, and it was really hard for a long time, but now everyone's starting to pick up. And of course, Japan has always been very comfortable with Chun.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, Japan has a million Chun-Lis.
But I've even noticed with Urien, like, there's so many Urien players, and people have gotten good at dealing with Urien.
Right. Yeah, that's the I know you own, you do the Urien server, right? Very successful, and I've been part of the Chun-Li server. The thing is, when you train all these players, you're not just training them, you're also training everyone who plays against them to be better against you.
No, I know it's a problem.
Yeah.
And I train them in my style, so
Right.
they all are just baby versions of me. And then they play against me, and I'm like, wait, how do you know I was going to do that?
Yeah,
They're
they
like,
know all
yeah,
your
everyone
moves.
does that.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like now, when I think of Urian, it's you. Like you are the godfather of American Urian.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and they're all just similar to you.
Donkey. Urian's had a long history in this country. A lot of great Urians.
Yeah, of course.
Cruz and Envy. So interesting. Necro has a very unique kind of like stun animation. So Daisuke's been giving a few tips to Bubbles. So the fireball is very useful against Necro. Necro's got a floaty jump. He doesn't come off the ground very quickly. He's kind of like sluggish.
Yep.
So you can throw projectiles and bait the bad jump and then punish.
I know that's another interesting part of this weekend is like we're seeing more than ever young players who are making these high placements in these brackets being coached by people who have been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
Daisuke
And you can see a
is
clear difference in playstyle.
Yeah.
Once Daisuke got in his ear, I don't know, Daisuke was, having taken a shit or something, but he's got his students here. He's got to be right there.
Yeah, I was coaching Wax and Sunny earlier. Daisuke's in Bubbles' ear, Mutant's over there in Ryan's. They're both whispering in their ear as we speak.
There's still discussion. There's going to be some sort of like a team battle, right?
Yeah, like
Tell the stream.
Both of us are coaching behind players. Right?
Amazing. Daisuke goes, both of us are coaching. So on one side, we have Mutant coaching Rescue Ryan. On the other side, we have Daisuke coaching Bubbles. This is the end game of Third Strike.
yeah.
It really is. You know, it sounds cheesy, but like, Keychain's not my student anymore. He's left me, right?
Right.
But some of my best memories were sitting next to him on the dirty floor of Next Level and telling him, this is what I would do. It'll work.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work, and then I go, dude, I would never have done that. Like, that's some of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
I coached him a little bit today,
That's really beautiful.
and I was trying to get back into his good graces, but he's left me.
Yeah. All sons must eventually kill their father.
That's, I think, the goal. Daisuke was my teacher for a couple of years, and I told him I'm going to beat you, and I haven't done that, and now he doesn't teach me anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes students shouldn't kill master, you know? Or can't kill
Or
master.
they can't, right. Sometimes the master stays the master.
Interesting. So you can see the pacing's changed tremendously here. A lot of fireballs.
Yeah, look at the timer. Like,
Ooh.
and then runs into something.
Caught the dash. Bubbles low on meter here.
Prepare to strike. Now.
The Dungeon boys, they're rooting for their boy Ryan. Rescue Ryan, his cousin is N. Cruz. N. Cruz, one of my Urian boys. Come a long way with Urian.
Right, yeah. He used to be a Kent player until maybe
Yes.
like a year
And
or
then
a
he
year and a
saw
half
the light.
ago. I don't know if becoming a Union player is
No,
seeing
going
light.
backwards.
Yeah.
You should never leave Kent.
I was
oh,
playing
wow.
I was playing a top 3
That
character.
was really good.
No,
Stun
I'm
bar's
not.
high, ambiguous, slightly. Sweepu. Bubbles is looking for a knockdown. Bubbles
Right,
is
of
looking
course,
to try
of
to
course.
get that corner, get some stun on the board, throw the dungeon.
He should slow it down though. Like he has so much stun. Like there's no reason to attack. Just let it chill for a minute. He's already run down a lot. So
And that's a mistake. So
Yeah.
I knew he was going to do it. It's a
Dash up
mistake.
low 40X
so
fireball.
you don't have enough health to be throwing your bar away like that.
right.
Red parry. I think he got to go.
Should have been a back throw, right? I think.
I don't know, but I would have tried a red parry. It's easy to say that on commentary. But I
Right.
would've.
Yeah. The stress of a match. Red pairing.
Oh,
Necro.
air to air. Stun bar, nice
Oh,
parry,
nice,
just
yeah.
enough to survive.
Just enough to survive. And now Ryan should be turtling and just like letting the stun go down. So we are running out of time, which is a consideration.
25 seconds on the clock. Fireballs are playing super turbo over here. Oh, that could have been it. He could have punished that.
Yeah, for sure.
No, so Necro doesn't have
Okay,
great...
Necro has to make something happen now.
Oh,
Oh, that is
hurts.
something.
Look at this. This is right down to the wire. Necro's winning. They're tied. Necro's
Oh,
winning.
Necro gonna run away. Running away.
Oh,
And Ryan pops off, hugs Mutant. Student and the
1
master.
second on the clock.
1 second on the clock.
There is something special about winning in those moments where it's not a timeout.
Yeah.
I like that. Timeouts are fun, but it's nice when you actually kill them at 1
Yeah,
second.
it's a little better. A little better.
But that was a great example of the importance of patience in Third Strike.
Yep.
So, of course, you're in a tournament, you want to win, you want to dash, you want to jump. But that match really was just a testament to both of those guys being willing to do nothing.
Yeah.
This is
And
a
some
pretty
matchups are like
slow-paced-
that, where
it's a slow-paced game.
yeah, a lot of some matchups are like neither of you has a reason to go make the first move, and so you got to really play for your advantage situation, right? Usually this involves super.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just have to abuse that and try to get away
One of the
from that.
traps new players fall into is they watch a lot of combos or highlight videos, and they see like Mimura. I see it with Makoto players the most. They see Mimura highlights, and they're like, "Oh, this is how you play Makoto. You do crouch short high Ate 67 times."
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's a highlight.
Right. There's a lot of characters where I watch the highlight video. I'm like, oh, they look really fun, and then I go watch the other matches that the actual real matches. I'm like, oh, that doesn't look fun at all.
Yeah, it's slow and methodical.
Right.
Nice, that'll hurt. He has very low health. Backswing bro. It's a great move.
Yeah. Oh, it's really good.
Forward medium kick, right?
Yeah. Gives you frame advantage.
You can
Link into
confirm off
super.
of it. Great for tick throw setups.
Yeah.
That was pretty high risk. Nice. Oh, this is...
What did that interrupt?
Oh my
goodness.
God.
Ibuki.
All right, what's the combo? Okay, got a little bit more meter. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a slobber knocker. No
It
one's
is.
patient here.
Yeah.
Now.
Phil in general is a slobber knocker player, so this is par
Oh,
for
that
the
was
course.
nice. No, punish.
A walk under close round was very good.
Another mix-up.
One of the best ways to anti-air in this game is to walk under them.
There's a great video.
Yeah.
It
My
is
favorite
by
video.
Jordan.
Metric? Yeah.
Yeah, Metric. So
It's
go
Jordan.
online, go to YouTube, and put in third strike anti-air.
Yeah, and it'll actually be so there's one by Raphael and one by Metric. You want the one by Metric. It's like
Yes.
a minute and a half.
It's a very short video. Nice combo.
Oh, nice.
I believe it has the NBA Street Volume 2 soundtrack. This is going to be interesting. Oh!
What?
No, that was godlike. That was godlike.
You win.
I am very impressed with that entire sequence. The double ducking upper,
Yep.
upper, super, to knock the Ibuki out of the air, and then to get the air reset. So, of course, Ibuki could have parried there.
Yes.
But not the easiest thing to do.
No, it's not easy.
And when you're in the air, you have less frames to parry.
Yep.
It's not a particularly easy situation to get out of, but well done by Phil.
Yeah. No, very good.
But yes, go to YouTube, anti-air third strike. Look for one by It's Jordan, I think, with a
Yeah,
Z.
with a Z.
This is Metric. Metric was a fantastic online player, living out of Washington State.
Yeah, I think at the time.
Ken player, and he put together one of the best videos. And my favorite part, more to come, right?
There's never
or episode 2 coming. This video
Yeah.
is like 12 years old.
Yeah.
There ain't more coming.
There's no. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow.
But it's a tremendous way of learning how kind of
Wow.
nice uppercut. He just doesn't care.
So Corkscrew doesn't really have that much recovery, and a lot of characters have trouble punishing it.
Yeah.
And so if he just mashed EX uppercut there, sometimes he'll just catch them just being a little late.
Go.
That video will show you how anti-air is not just Shoryuken.
Right.
Oh, he could have had more of that. Gets the reset. Good corner pressure here. Nice. Dark
nice
shot
to see-
block.
oh.
Wow, that was like a weird autocorrect or something.
Yeah.
Doesn't go for the red parry.
Yeah.
It's a hard red parry.
It is. I miss it more than I get it.
I almost never get it.
Oh,
Oh,
nice jump in
oh,
parry.
not a great punish.
Not-
And that's going to kill, I think. Yep.
Yeah, Dudley's damage output versus Ibuki is just very high.
Yeah, just touch him twice. Oh, Phil and James.
Okay, so Phil's going to stay on, it sounds like.
Phil staying on. I imagine there's some history between these two.
Warrior.
Phil lived in Japan for many years, played online. What was his online name?
Jamboree.
Jamboree.
Yeah.
Played on OE in the old days with us.
The old days, yeah. Yeah, we're old now. There's young people who are, teenagers now or early 20s, and they listen to my stories and they realize, oh, I'm a veteran.
Dude, there are players who their first console was Xbox 360.
That's crazy.
That's where we learned how to play. And that wasn't my first time
No,
playing
no.
either.
I was already too old to be playing video games when I started playing
It's
third
amazing.
strike.
I started at 16 like a normal kid,
Yeah, I
but I
bet.
didn't grow up.
Right. I started at 25.
Yeah, it's really funny when there's new players who are like 34.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
Your reactions are already gone, buddy.
Yeah,
Your
like-
window was 15 years ago.
This is a young man's game.
It is.
But what's so cool about the last maybe 2 years compared to the last like 10 years is that there's a very clear new generation now.
Yes, yeah.
It's no longer like, I can't wait until, there was concern at one point this game was going to die.
Yeah.
that like people were going to phase out of it and there really wasn't going to be like enough hype to keep it going. I have no concerns.
Yeah, no.
Every character is accounted for. There's Discord servers and 16-year-old kids studying frames, and this game's not going anywhere in the United States.
Right.
And Fightcade played a huge role in that.
It has for sure. Oh, nice anti-air. Wait for him to land.
So Frankie was explaining, okay,
Oh,
is it going to kill?
yeah. Oh,
So
Dudley.
target combo Fireball Super
Uh-huh.
does less damage when the opponent has green or yellow health.
Interesting.
But it does more damage when the character has orange or whatever lower than orange health is.
I assume this is like 1 point difference.
It's 1 point difference the other way. So like normal target combo super is more damage early on,
Yeah.
but it's actually less damage towards the end. And it's a weird thing
Wow.
with scaling.
Phil-
Phil just ripping
Game one.
through.
And this is what, like, this is Phil in his element, right? He's just going in, attacking. So Dudley Ken, this is like a contested match on who wins it. Like even in Japan.
Most Kens don't like this match.
Yeah, any Ken you talk to, like, I hate Dudley.
Yeah. Yeah, Frankie's not a fan of it. I don't think he's a fan of it.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally everyone just kind of assumed like, oh, Ken's the third best character. He probably beats everyone except Chun Yun, right? There's a lot of debate about it, which probably means it's like 5-5, right? If no one can agree who wins the matchup, that means it's 5-5.
Yeah. It's very hard for me to say that Ken doesn't win because he's Ken.
Right, yeah.
But, you know, when every single Ken player is complaining about this, so he can't double show you in the corner because of the way Dudley falls.
Right.
Forward medium kick is almost always an accident. I asked
Yeah, oh,
5-star
absolutely.
yesterday. I go, is there any use for forward medium kick?
No,
And he goes,
no.
none.
Yeah,
Go
never.
for it.
That's definitely a movie always. Just like Ken's board roundhouse, it's never a movie done on purpose.
No.
Oh,
Interesting.
a little
What's
too
the
far
punish?
away.
Yep.
So that's an aid to help it confirm.
Oh, nice. Good.
Oh, that was a great-
That's the Daigo combo.
Yeah, it was a great punish.
They're sure you adds a little bit more damage. Phil, nice block from the overhead by Big Game James. Phil blocking the EX.
So James just has to not die here, right?
You would think that would be the goal.
Right, you
but
could-
it's sometimes easier said than done.
Yeah, there you go. Just make the other guy run into your
And a
last move.
safe option. So low forward EX Fireball. It's a very hard move to punish. I don't think anyone's really punishing it. Maybe Chun from like super close range can reversal super.
Yeah, I mean, you can
know.
red parry.
You
the
can red
second
parry.
fireball.
But even on parry, it's hard to punish for a lot of characters.
Yeah.
So we're going to game 3. Big Game James versus Phil.
Fighting.
Losers bracket. They are moving through pool number 3. We've had some qualifiers already. We have Issei Suzuki making it in.
Who won that one, guys?
It's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
Okay, cool.
Issei made it in, KD Alpha made it in, 5-star made it in, and Makoto Mike. So this is to get number 5 and 6 from the last chance qualifiers.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet because
No.
they're going to have to play Neomon.
Yes, Neobon is
or
sitting
Yuki,
pretty.
Right. One of the
Yuki's
two.
sitting in winners. Neobon is sitting in losers.
Oh, did they play yet? I thought they were still going to play in winners.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Neomon and Yuki haven't played yet. So
Oh,
one
wow,
of the,
that's
whoever wins is eventually going to have to run into one of those.
Yes. This is a very strong pool.
Yeah, it is for sure.
It's hard to take 100 players and split them up perfectly into
Perfect,
25,
yeah.
people pools, but some pools a little softer than others. This is not a soft one. When you see Yuki Spencer in your
Oh,
pool,
messed
you
up.
better hope that you're the second best player.
Right. So James playing really try here, just making Dudley do all the work, which is very effective here.
And I think what happened in game 1 is James just didn't realize, like, Phil is coming. So, like, if you can just kind of play it a little slower, control the pacing, let him jump and run into you. Is there a chip-out situation here?
And James takes it.
James takes it. James is still alive, moving through losers bracket. It's going to be a tough hurdle to get through. Whoever loses against Yuki and Neobon.
Yep.
But there's still hope.
Wait your return, warrior.
But yeah, guys, hope you guys are enjoying. Gonna bring up the match arena. I said to add some stretch goals. So we just got information about. Oh, thank you. Oh, Neomon and Yuki. That's next match.
Neomon and
Oh
Yuki.
my god.
This is the big one. This is
has
definitely
been
the
brewing.
match of the pool for sure.
Yeah, it's been brewing for a week.
Yeah, they had a couple sets early in the week. Yuki lost the set, won the casuals. I haven't seen them play any other
How do you
casuals.
spell Neomon
since.
name? It's probably in here.
NIA.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Versus Yuki, damn.
How would you feel? Say you lose to someone in a tournament and then you win like 10 casuals in a row. Do you feel like I should have won? How does it make you feel?
It's a tough spot.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, what matters is that the other person knows I'm better than them. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Of course, the crowd and my friends and everybody, they might only see the tournament. But if I know, you know.
Yeah. That's the thing is when you watch people play in tournament, like you see a small snapshot of them, right? It's so easy to make judgments on people who are playing, and you say, "Oh, you just watched them for 2 out of 3." I mean, that's nothing.
No, this is a great topic because it's a good way to feather the bed for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh man, it was only 4 games Steelhammer played.
We're currently you're being commentated by 2 people who will not be winning tomorrow, most likely.
So I have faith in you.
Oh,
I really
okay.
do.
Thank you.
Last year, your performance to me was it was like, okay, if you work hard and you study and you practice, you can do incredible things. For those who don't know, Lance started playing in Alaska on a pad.
I did. WWE Mad Catz pad.
On a WWE Mad Catz pad, the one that Daigo used to win EVO 2009 and 10.
Yeah, also.
He was in Alaska with his roommate David.
Yeah.
And he played Elena, and we played online, and he was terrible. And then he got good, and then he got great, and now he's Lance.
Okay, so missing the upkicks there.
So, you know both of these characters better than I do. I played a lot of Yun as a kid.
Yeah.
I would say this is in Yun's favor.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's not so bad.
This is going to hurt.
It's not awful, but yeah, Yun wins for sure.
Now, look for the meter regain. Oh, he drops it.
Drops the combo.
Short, nothing. Now, not a great punish from Neobon.
No. Oh, nice upkick.
Very good reaction.
Oh, wow.
That was likely an execution error,
Yeah,
right?
it could have been on purpose.
The nerves are high.
Oh, okay.
So Makoto, if you're not able to stop the dive kick on top of your head, it's really hard. She's fat. She's susceptible to cross-up dive kick pressure.
Yeah.
And she's so easy to juggle. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, nice tech there from Yuki.
So if Yuki can get a nice little juggle, so it's going to be good little meter back on the dash punch. Now that gets him out of the corner.
Yeah.
So that's hard for a Neobon to punish. Probably could do a Hayate to chase it, but would have to know it was coming.
Yeah, right.
Good
exactly.
parry. So shoulder could be parried high or low. Activates Grenadier.
Oh, that.
Okay, now what's the punish? Okay, see? Very smart. Oh, no, just out of range. Oh, that was sick, dude.
That was really good.
Now, Makoto's one of the rare characters you see that set play, the crouch medium kick to get the cross-up dive kick, but Neobon parried it because he's seen it before. Interesting. Loses the meter.
Nice check. He doesn't get the punish.
Oh,
he still gets
Neobon.
him.
Wow. You
Oh,
can
what a
see
match.
the nerves. Yuki stopping the dash with the stand jabs.
But he
Very
didn't
good.
get the check. He didn't get the check,
He
though.
did
on
get
rush
the
punch.
check, and he tried to go jab, into
And Yuki
dash
didn't punish. Didn't you command grab punish that? That rush punch?
That was a very, very close call there.
Yeah. But you couldn't even command grab that rush punch. Went for jab instead.
Probably, yeah. There were definitely a couple
They're
missed
scared.
punish opportunities for Neobon. Yuki made a couple execution errors that were not punished hard. Oh, just an inch away from a great start for Neobon.
Yep.
Yuki building
Oh,
that
there's
meter.
something. Okay, nice.
Post-Hayate situation, Yuki parry. The shoulder's going to scale the damage here into Daipon loop, and he drops it. Interesting.
So part of this matchup is, well, most matches versus Makoto, is that you can parry then jump versus after Hayate, which is what we most likely just saw from Yuki there.
Yes.
So if you land the parry, you can actually commit to a punish before jumping.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you want to avoid the croxet, so you jump, and the parry will, because Makoto can't really do a fast high move, right? So down parry is.
Oh
Wow.
my God!
That was sick.
That was ridiculous.
That was sick.
This guy's pretty good.
Wrote dash punch.
That's OD. That's OD.
That was extremely
Yeah.
impressive.
Stylish.
He has the reads.
Yuki missing the shoulder, and here.
Oh, nice guard from Yuki.
Oh,
that's it.
He tried to
That's going
parry.
to be all she wrote, I think. Oh, he saves. Nope. Yep.
Right there, son.
Yeah, done.
All right, 1-1, and that's the power of Makoto.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad it turned out like this. That's 1-1 because you see Neobon going up against top level player, and we're gonna talk about the stretch goal we have for Neobon that we just added some match right after this match. But we'll tell you the details about. So we've added some spicy things to get them to donate.
Okay.
Yeah, getting
Steelhammer.
Neobon on stream as much as possible
Yeah,
would be very
yeah.
good for viewership.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is Neobon the best player in Europe? He's certainly one of the best players in Europe. There's a few that are strong contenders for that, but I mean the guy is special.
Yeah, I'll be sure.
You see what's happening?
He's
Look,
a savant.
look at the guesses. Oh, okay.
Neobon is just great at getting in his opponent's mind. It's an essential part of playing Makoto. Yuki, execution error, tries to super jump cancel into
Nice
connection.
escape. Oh,
Can
it's
he
gonna
switch
hurt.
sides?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Very good job. Keeps the corner. What's the ender? Got
Oh,
good
so much
damage,
damage.
good meter. Interesting trade.
No punish.
Oh, he
you
does
get a
not
full
get the
punish.
dash punch. UOH into nothing.
Oh, he didn't punish.
He's going to have to spend
parry
the bar.
his way out. Oh, what? He didn't super?
Oh, he's scared of the Hiroshi again. He doesn't want to dash punch.
Oh.
The hop kick. So hard to deal with that.
Yo, high level pay, like the tensions are so high, right? Steel Hammer, it's
This
so
is
high.
very, very good level right here.
Yeah.
Two of the top players here. I mean, this could
Oh,
easily
no.
be, deep into top 16 tomorrow. Okay.
Nice. Oh,
Interesting. What do
calling
you
out.
think he's trying to call out?
He's calling out jump over.
Interesting. What do we got?
Oh,
doesn't
nice.
have the meter
Doesn't
for
quite
super.
have it, yeah.
Hop kick, nothing.
Oh, we tried the grab.
Yuki.
That's anti-throw.
Very good. Look at the meter. God, he's got so much meter back already. Oh, doesn't get the punish.
Oh,
on
that's
that.
Oh, he's dead,
suspended
dead,
for
done.
Okay.
So final round for both.
Final
Final
round, but
round.
no meter for Neobon.
No, and a nice 75% for Yuki.
Yeah, Neobon will have to survive one Guinea Tin before he can.
Telesniper says he's also calling out the EX up kicks. Yeah, very smart.
Yeah,
That's
that
probably a very cool
Yo,
trade.
what's
Probably
McCoy gonna do with that meter, bro?
Oh,
Oh,
this is
no.
gonna
It's
crush.
hurt. That's
Now,
gonna
this
hurt.
is important execution here. This is going to be pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Very close. Nice ender, too. Oh, this is the final hit.
Oh.
Very, very well done by Yuki Spencer. Staying rock
Yuki
solid.
Spencer.
Yuki Spencer, Neobon and
Spencer.
Yuki.
And
The
you can
fist
see
bump.
how much it costs
Yeah,
Neobon to
guys.
wake up down parry and
Yeah.
eat close medium kick from beyond. and
Guys,
activate.
so that was really exciting, right? Like no matter what, win or lose, that match with Neobon was fucking exciting. And
Yeah.
when you guys want to see more, so as you guys can see here on the Match Arena page, showing you right now, we're currently at $3,500 and $35.25 15 cents. So we're at $3,500 basically. So our next set of stretch goals are. So we've added. So we're close to the Chun versus Alex DV3 showcase. Like I'm sure that'll be sick. 88.1% of the way. If we get to 5,000, you can see that sick Makoto player from Europe playing Kumite versus the top players all over again. And like I said, even though he lost, that was a sick match.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's still in it. That was
He's still in it.
winners.
He's still in it. And so after that, at 6,000, check this: 6,000 Ahmed versus 5-star versus the 10.
Wow. Oh, my God.
fun.
Ahmed's been asking for it
Good
all
luck,
weekend.
chat. You know you want to see that. Come on.
I love it.
You know you want to see that.
Ahmed's balls are so big.
Ahmed and 5-star.
Ahmed calls out the champion.
Keep
I want
blowing
you.
up. Yeah, well, we're still a ways from that right now, so keep blowing up that match arena.
No, that's amazing. So this is big. This is Rescue Ryan versus Big Game James. Ryan's coming out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
Big game, James.
Big Game James is the Ken. Rescue Ryan is the Necro. The Indianapolis scene has grown. They have cabinets, they have players, they have a bunch of different characters. They have Hugos and Kens and Urians and Necros. They're kind of like more of the mid-tier type characters. A lot of weirdo characters.
Yeah. Mid-Ghost is really a lot of mid-tier characters.
They had an auto-qualifier tournament that was won by Rico.
Yeah. Yeah, the grand final for that tournament was like a Buki versus Necro match.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
was second? Was it Yoga Brain?
I think it was Joker Brain.
Yoga Brain, great player. Now, I would have to imagine James has experience with Necro. Now, I don't know who he would have played in SoCal.
Yeah, maybe Harry or.
Yeah, Harry has a Necro.
Yeah. I think Rinnick actually has a pretty good
Yeah,
fight
it's
Necro.
his second or third character
Yeah,
behind
so-
Dudley.
Likely has played it.
Oh. So, Necro is sort of known as the anti-Shoto character. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but Necro does have some tools to deal with Ken. It's not just like as bad
Yeah.
as the Chun Ken or the Chun Necro.
Necro's quite difficult for Ken, for sure.
Good punish there. So the medium tornado hooks, unsafe. Ken's super starts up very quickly.
Yep.
Prepare to strike. Now.
No, Mutant is not playing in the singles tournament. He played in the team tournament last night, but he's never played in one of the Jazzy finales.
Good for us.
Yes, very good. So you'd have to think that Ryan would be a bit of an underdog. James has got many, many years of experience, plays
Yep.
in one of the strongest scenes. This is sort of like Indianapolis' finest, but they're a young scene. They don't have the years. SoCal is just so storied with their history.
Yeah.
Back medium kick, 11 hits. Only works on crouching, and it's a link. It is
Yeah,
not.
it is a link.
It's not a confirm. Now that was a confirm.
Yeah.
You can see the difference.
Well, I mean,
Well, that was
you
a link
confirm-
as well.
You confirm both, and they're both links.
This is true. So
But you have a long
cancel
time
is the
to
word I'm
confirm.
looking for.
Sure.
So Uri doesn't have any of these stupid things.
Yeah, so Ken Lostrong is also a link. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're both links.
And Cancel Strong can be canceled,
It can. Yeah.
but you can't confirm it as a cancel.
Yeah, thank you, Trash Can, for
Right.
the $25 donation. Yeah, we're at $35.50. Guys, we got to get some 4,000.
Yeah, let's
and
get
then
up there.
gotta-
There's some great stretch goals.
Some sick stretch goals. Exclamation
I would
point
love
match
to see
rating.
Ahmed 5-star. That would be amazing. They've been talking shit all weekend. So game 1 goes to Big Game James. He's here. This is the big game right here.
The big game.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice job to control the air with the jump roundhouse.
Yep.
Whips the sweep. Doesn't get the back throw. Loses corner control here.
Wow, what a Shoryu.
So
and a
Necro
Kara
is a
Shoryu.
character, yeah, just can be destroyed with a Shoryu anywhere on screen.
Right.
Very fluffy, low health, easy to juggle.
Yeah. Okay, gets him toward the corner. I mean, Necro can win here. Yeah, if he gets it right a couple times.
That
Okay.
command grab is interesting, so you can't quick rise it.
Right.
It's a hard knockdown. You can mash it, you quick rise all you want, you're never going to get it.
Yeah.
There's certain moves like that. Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, because James is so experienced, it's a very uphill battle for Ryan. It's like Ken, if Ken will play really safe.
Yeah, he doesn't have to take any risks.
Right. It'll be hard for Necro to do much.
Necro right there, quick wake-up buttons, Necro.
Right,
He
yeah, that is.
confirmed off that stand media punch into super, but missed it.
Yeah, half the games I lose to Necro are just running into wake up buttons.
Yeah, Necro's wake-up game is extremely underrated.
Yeah. Because I mean, they go into super, and the super does so much stun. You only need to get hit by 2, and you're just that's the round.
Good patience here from Ryan. Is it going to work? Nope.
Oh, missed the link.
It's a little bit late.
Maybe you wanted to go for
Oh, wow.
more damage there, but. Oh, okay, so we saw him try that earlier and missed it. This time he gets it. It's
It's gonna skills damage, but it's okay.
yeah, it's better for confirming.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more time. Ryan's been landing a lot of stray hits, but not been able to really open him up.
Right. Now he hasn't landed a big hit.
No, hasn't been able to start the set play.
Oh, trade.
James takes it, moves on, and he is given the honor of fighting. Is it Neobon next?
Not sure. We'll find out soon. And anyway, guys, I just wanted to remind you guys on the match arena page. I just refreshed the stretch. I'm sorry, the sponsor quests, and I refreshed the stretch goals. So on the right hand side of the page. So for example, you guys see on your screen the Text Now QR app, right? If you scan that QR code on your phone and you install the Match Reno app, you will actually donate $3 to the prize
Wow,
pool.
that's the biggest one ever.
Yeah, right? The biggest one you ever fucking seen, right?
If everybody does that,
So
we can start seeing some real
it's
steps.
Text Now. So it's a text messaging app you use. It gives you a free phone number in the U.S. So you can install it on iOS or Android, and if you scan the QR code and install it on your phone, it donates $2 to the prize pool automatically.
So sick.
So
Definitely.
bust out your phones, guys.
Yeah, get those sponsor quests going. That's a huge number.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah,
people.
look, he's right there, $3.
How many people
$3.
How many people are watching the stream?
Yo, it's like 870 something.
Yo, I mean, I can't do math, but that's about $1 million. So let's
That's
get it in there.
Sounds right.
Let's get it. So and then we have Twitch Quest, Twitter Quest. Check the sponsor quest page again because this is an old page. Yeah, the biggest one. We got tons of ways you guys to donate.
It's the biggest one.
The biggest one.
So I'm guessing this
I
is
wish
to get
3
in the
was
top
the
16.
biggest one.
Oh, so it's Neobon who?
And Big Game
Neobon
James?
versus Big Game James. Neobon coming out hot.
Yeah. I imagine this is to get in the top 16 on Greaser's side.
Yes, I can't think there's anyone who's left. So these two probably don't have any history. I don't know if they played any casuals.
I don't think they played in casual some this
Oh,
weekend.
they have?
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
from totally different parts of the world.
Yep.
Good control of space, right? James is trying to stop. Oh, Makoto calls the backdash. So we were talking. Oh, is that an actual punish? No, it's not.
It does punish, but he was late.
Okay. This is not going to kill, is it? I was wrong last time. I was right this time.
Okay, one
Thank
more
God.
hit.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to
Somewhat
whoever used the
of a
American
risk.
Red Cross sponsor quest notification. Thank you.
Nice. Wow.
Click
okay.
those quests. Yeah, click.
Yeah,
Click
away.
Play this
Please.
new one. Look, oh, somebody did it. Somebody did the $3.
There we
It just
go.
came out.
We're
There we
in
go. You see, it's not a scam.
Look at
there you go. Look at that.
fine.
$3.
You still have your identity.
$3. That's
You
so
don't-
crazy.
And reality is you don't need that identity anymore. You change. You don't want to be that person.
You don't
Give
wanna-
us your identity and become a better person.
Nice back throw from Neovon. Oh, running into jump back roundhouse.
A lot of this match is controlling Makoto's fast, more forward movement, Hayates
yes.
and dashes. You know, Ken has tremendous tools to kind of stuff and hopefully turn into big damage. But
Yeah. So low strong's really good to stop her dashes, as is low jabs, low shorts.
Yep.
Low medium kick can be Hayate punished. So that's one that you can't really zone with green.
So we've seen a fair amount of miss,
Yeah, James missed a couple of confirms in this match.
and as in the last set too, there was a couple as well.
Yeah.
Niamon trying to get comfortable here. So Makoto players always want to get to the range where their super would kill.
Yes.
So it's not quite there. Maybe one or two more hits, and this
Oh,
is going
that's
to be
it.
interesting. Okay.
Very close. Yeah, one
Almost.
more hit.
Nearly all she wrote here for James in the first game.
So Neobon just needs to not run into a hit confirmable move here.
And even if he does, there's still more health to play with. Ken doesn't have any combo in his
Yeah.
arsenal that could have killed from that amount of health.
Yeah.
Very well done there by Neobon. Comfortably. And you can see, so of course, execution is not everything in a fighting game.
No.
But if you make mistakes and you're playing against a guy as strong as Neobon, you're going to die.
Yeah, you don't get that many chances. I mean, the higher level in this
Oh, yeah,
game,
it's 1-0 or
you don't,
1-1?
1-0
Neobon.
Okay, cool.
You don't get that many chances versus good
You
players
don't.
in this game.
Against really strong players, you often will get opportunities, but if you miss them, you're not getting another one.
Yeah, like, you know, you can look at their life bar and be like, man, if I hit that super,
Ooh, that was nice.
that was really cool.
Good Karaxa right there to start. Look at that stun
Oh.
bar at half.
Oh, somebody did it again. Somebody did another $3. Look at
Forget
that.
it. Yo, three,
look,
three,
look at
three,
that.
three, three.
Yo, sell them Steel Hammer. Tell 'em.
Three. All
Three,
right.
three.
Yo, three. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Good punish there for
Yeah,
James.
and he's still in it, but the stun bar is high. Neobon, that's a high stun throw right there.
Oh,
no.
a little
just-
late there.
Yeah, that move recovers a lot quicker than maybe James expected. Good meter build with the Karaxa.
So SoCal has a Makoto player, Arlian, but
Yes.
doesn't play like Neobon.
No,
So-
different super, different style. This is the Kara. It was a little far away for the second one.
Yo, Jeremiah with the $50. 3,600.
Neobon saving his meter.
Yeah, saving it. Neobon's going to use stages in the kill, or almost kill, basically.
He's got a little work to do. He's got to get some honest damage before he can try
Yeah,
to kill
that's
him with the
honest damage.
super.
Captain Kelly, thank you for the $3.
Nice jump back to control space.
And you can see, like, it's hard for Makoto to get in versus Ken. Like, Neobon's having to pick his spots. Like, he's trying to probe. He's always probing. Like, how can I get in here, you know?
James has got another super, which should be
Oh.
pretty close to killing if he lands it. Nice
Good
read
read.
on that jump.
Oh,
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Is it
he's
gonna kill?
crouching. It's very close.
Oh, my word. It's hard to chip out with Makoto. Let's see what he's got.
I wonder if...
Interesting.
Oh, nice.
A very high risk
Very
move.
good block there. Like, I absolutely would have just mashed through there.
Yeah, no, that was just pure patience.
Yeah.
Neobon knew the
Neobon,
game
very
state.
good.
He knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, nice.
Yo, thank you to
That's
6SDX Yash for the $50 donation.
And he qualifies. Just
50
like that.
$50 donation. Wait,
A
yo,
$50 donation?
Yes, dude. You
How
don't
many
get a list.
threes is that?
So there were threes, and there were 50. Yeah, good job, Neobon.
That number just keeps rising.
That number
We're
keeps
early
rising.
in the week. We
We're
gotta
almost at
get it up.
3,700.
We're trying to
That's,
get...
that's what I'm telling you, Steele. Your only job besides doing what you do. You do an amazing job. Just pay attention to this bottom left, like that.
Yeah,
If it's
okay.
a big amount, above 50 cents,
Okay.
haul them out.
Okay,
So this is the first time Neobon. So Neobon is actually one of the European players who's traveled to America multiple occasions for all of our big tournaments.
Yeah.
And this, so
He was
went to
last
TFC,
here for TFC.
TFC 2016 and 2017.
Wow, dedication.
He missed Jazzy 1 through some unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yo,
so
another
very-
three. Look, another three.
We got another $3.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, you
these
see the
$3. These
What
are
did I tell you?
paying the rent.
Yeah.
Paying the
We're
rent.
keeping the lights on here
Yo,
for the Jazz. You
yeah.
want Jazzy season 4?
Yo, I'm
Then
telling
give
you.
us your mama's money. That's what I'm saying.
So this is the first time that Neobon has made top 8 in America. He's just
Yeah.
missed it the last 2 big tournaments.
Well, top 16.
Oh yeah. Well, he's gonna make top 8. He's gonna win the whole thing.
He's an incredibly skilled player.
Yeah, really lovable player, lovable guy.
Soft-spoken.
Oh, he's sweet. Yeah.
And just vicious in
Yo,
the
thank
game.
you, Only Robin, for the $3.33.
$3, 3.
Exactly, son.
So what's next?
I don't know. I guess pool 4.
Pool 4? We're not commentating
I don't think
that.
we're commentating.
Yeah, okay.
You want to get lunch?
Yeah, I'm so
I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
You want to go to Whataburger? Or you want to go to In-N-Out?
Wait, okay. Tell me how you feel about Whataburger, because last time we
So
went,
we went to Whataburger. I've been twice in my life. Once with
Was
you,
that the end of
once
the poll, by
without.
the way?
that's the end.
All right, cool.
My first Whataburger,